Welcome back to my video diary, From Trust to Trauma, with Dating My Therapist, Part 8. All right, so we left off. I'm not even gonna recap. Somebody said, I don't want to recap, sis. We want the story. All right, here we go. All right, so that morning came. Kay is still not giving me any information. She just being real nonchalant and dry. So I'm like, you know what? I got to go back to Birmingham. I got to pick up my daughter because I only came here to check on you or whatever. So I ended up getting in the car, hitting the road. So on my way back to the house, my best friend at the time had hit me up. And I'm talking about Jay, not Jasmine, but Jay, the one that got married. So she called me and she's like, hey, is everything okay with Kay? I never did get a call back. And I'm like, oh my God, girl, I'm so sorry. Yes, everything is good with her. Apparently she's alive. I still don't know, what's going on. It seemed like she just had a really bad day and she overslept. So she was like, girl, okay, well, that's fine or whatever. She didn't make a big deal out of it. So we just started talking or whatever. Once again, making excuses for her, and I hated it. So I end up getting a call from Kay on the other line while I'm on the road with, on the phone with my best friend, Jay. So I picked up the phone. I'm like, hello. And she was like, hello. And I'm like, hey, what's up? And she's like, when I tell y'all her tone is like so mellow, it's almost like neutral. So she tells me, yeah, this is probably the hardest part of this story. One of the hardest parts. I think it's best for you and Zai to move back to Birmingham. Oh, yeah. She said it. And I was like, say what? Like, when I tell y'all, I had to literally chase behind the word because I couldn't get it out. I literally felt like my soul had left my body for a minute, y'all, because I couldn't even find the air in my body. Was just, it was gone. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, why? What happened? Like, I don't understand. And she just like, and just like this, it's good. I just think that it's best for y'all to get your stuff and put it in storage and, go back to your mom. I'm sure everything will work out. Everything will be fine. I just think it's best. I just don't think that this is a good idea. What? I said, girl, it's been excuse me, I'm sorry. It's been 3 weeks. 3 weeks. What the hell are you talking about? At this point, my body is cold. I lie to y'all not. My body is cold. So I'm crying hysterically. Still calm. No emotion. We get off the phone. I click over to my best friend. She's still hanging on. She's still on the phone. And I am boo-hooing. And she's just like, what's going on? What's happening? And I'm just like, oh my God, I'm about to run off this fucking road. At this point, y'all, like, I am shaking. I am crying. I am screaming. I'm on the phone with my best friend, Jay, and I'm just like, girl, you just not gonna believe this. This girl is literally kicking us out after 3 weeks. I hadn't done anything. We had no arguments, out of the blue. And so my best friend is like, she's trying to like, Tonya, calm down, calm down, calm down. Like, listen to me. At this point, I'm not listening. I'm not listening. Y'all, I tried to run the car off the road. Ooh. I'm good. I'm good. The whole time my best friend just like on the phone. Like, she had to walk out the room where her, her wife was and was just like, I just need you to listen to me. If you need to come to Huntsville right now, you can. Bring Zai. Come on. Like, we can figure out the details later. Like, right now, I need you to be here. I need you to be here. Like, how could the person that is helping you heal is now hurting you? I couldn't get that. So I had calmed down. I did not run a car off the road. So after I had calmed down and didn't go off the road, I just felt this calmness that came over me. And it was so reassuring that everything was going to be okay. And it got me through my 1 hour ride. Because, y'all, that was a drive from hell. I'd never forget it. Okay, so after I had got to Birmingham, I had talked to my best friend at the time some more about the situation, and I felt a lot better because in that moment I couldn't see a way out, but then I started to look at it like worst case scenario, I was going to be right in the spot where I initially was planning on being anyway. So it's like, it's good. Yeah, it may cost me a couple of dollars, you know what I'm saying, to get everything back moved here. And it was such a waste of time. But you know what? It's good. So although the move was in the plans, the plan was not executed like it should have been. I know. We did move right away. We did. Whew. So we went back to the house. I talked to Kay. And then she told me that she overreacted. So yeah, we was still in the motherfucking house. Girl, my best friend at the time was just like, baby, you need to get up out of there. I mean, get out of there. Baby, I thought about all that shit I had to move. Baby, I only been here for 3 weeks, baby. She better slide over. Because, what the fuck? Like, she ended up bribing us with a vacation to the beach. And this time we had decided that we were going to split the cost or whatever. So I had, spent my part on it. And, she spent her part. And we had a pretty good, decent time until we got into it. We had a disagreement or whatever. And you already know what happens with disagreements. They lead to those formal meetings. And I'm just thinking, can it get any worse than this? Can it though? Let's talk about it in part 9.